Scorpio, welcome to your in-depth reading for yours and theirs. For those of you who may have missed the mid-month check-in for January, I go over the brand new schedule for 2024. I decided to shake up the energies, stir the pot a little bit, and essentially all signs will be getting a reading once a week with check-ins being for the weekend or Sunday. Yeah, and I'll occasionally rotate the Sunday shuffle, things like that. But yeah, I thought, you know what, new year, new schedule. And I came up with this kind of buddy idea. I don't know. I just like the idea of it. So yours will still come out on Thursday, but then so too will Aquarius. So like I said, everybody's going to get a reading once a week. If you'd like to see the new schedule for yourself, it will be outlined for you in the description box, and I will also link off the mid-month message as well. But yeah, I know there's going to be some folks who are really confused. That's okay. You know, new schedule, but we'll get used to it. I like it. I like the idea of it, like I said, and it seems like a better use of everybody's energy and time, you know? Let me know. All right. I know most of you know what's up about yours and theirs. It is an energetic read between you and someone else, and that someone else does not have to be a significant other, spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, ex, lover, that type of thing. It's whomever fits that dynamic as I'm describing it. So it could be family member, could be friend. It's up to you. Okay? Again, as I'm describing it. So take what resonates, leave it as not. Reverse energies as you see fit. That's it. That's it. There you go. And if it doesn't resonate at all, perfectly normal. These are general collective readings. There's a good chance it won't. Check out the placements. There you go. All right, show me Scorpio in their person, please. Show me. Show me Scorpio in their person, please. Show me Scorpio in their person. Show me Scorpio. What's going on, please, for Scorpio in their person? Show me Scorpio in their person. Starting with your side, but as I just said, reverse energies as you see fit. Your side, Queen of Cups, the Moon, Knight of Pentacles. Your heart space seems to be a secret even unto you, or it's soft and it's kind of hiding right now. But nevertheless, I see you moving in a particular direction, the Knight of Pentacles. It just may not be clear to you. So the Queen of Cups, the Moon, the Knight of Pentacles. Perhaps your pathway in love is unclear to you at this time. Perhaps you're, like I said, keeping parts of yourself hidden. We'll see if it's intended or unintended. We'll see. We'll see. Surrounding you, Ace of Cups, Ten of Swords, King of Pentacles. Someone is hurting in their heart. Okay. We'll see about that. All right. But Ace of Cups, Ten of Swords, the King of Pentacles. So, you know, someone who's practical, okay, stable, reliable, resourceful. They're saying their heart space hurts when it comes to you and them. Okay. All right. Let's see if there's that shared there. The Sun, Death, the Seven of Pentacles. Whatever sun there was here, or warmth, it feels like we can't feel it with death there. Okay, Seven of Pentacles, slow growth. Let's see. Perhaps this is under transformation. Slow transformation. You showed me the Knight of Pentacles towards the end, and then between the two, the Seven of Pentacles, again, slow growth. So, and then also I will point out on the midline, across all lines, the Moon, Ten of Swords, death. So this could be, whatever this is in a transformative state. In other words, not all is yet known about it yet. Your heart might be in hiding. Theirs is in pain, possibly recovery. And yet, I am still seeing kind of signs of life in this, despite what looks like an ending that's after the fact. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see that overview. Two of Cups. Emotional, same page energy. You know, these are our two cups as we best understand them. These are my feelings, these are yours. And this is how we exchange. This is between us, right? Our intimate energies at the emotional level. We're going to start right there. Let's see that Two of Cups, please. Show me that Two of Cups. As I say, your place card had better be there. Show me that Two of Cups, please, for Scorpio. Show me that Two of Cups, please, for Scorpio. Show me that Two of Cups. Show me that Two of Cups, please, for Scorpio. The Hanged Man, the Knights of Wands, the Two of Swords. We're reflecting on the feelings that you have between you and this person. Specifically, what does it mean? What's the origin of it? Where's it coming from? Where's the energy coming from it or by it or for it? Or what the hell does it all mean? You're reflecting on it now as we speak. You're learning a lot, which is good. And let's see the Hanged Man there. Again, the love energy here. There's a lot of suspension, but it's reflection. The Knight of Wands, the Two of Swords. You get confused in your energy and reflecting of the feelings here between you two. Again, specifically, what does it mean? Okay. Was it love? Or did somebody confuse their passion for love? Was it you? Was it them? Was it somewhere in between the two of you? You don't have a conclusion on it. You're still confused by this Two of Swords. That's why I believe you are a hanged man with this particular union, emotional union, Two of Cups, is you're still trying to sort this out. Was it love? Or was it just passion that we perhaps confused with love? Okay? Or was the passion here that led to feelings of love and we don't quite know how to recognize it? I don't know. You're still sorting it out. You're sorting it out, but you need to sort it out. That's it. You reflect on it. I'm not saying you devote every waking hour of the day to it. It's just one of those contemplative energies that's unobtrusive. It's done on your time and in your own reflective moments, specifically as it concerns your feelings. So this is something that you say you have to sort through, but there's no rush on it. There's no pressure to sort it out. It's just something that you yourself personally are trying to understand. Okay? I know that's vague, and that's okay. That's what the Hanged Man is for, to get perspective on these kind of topics. And you want to know, was it just passion, or was there a real feeling in there too? Because you don't just question it for them, you question it for you too. We'll see what's going on. Let's see that Queen of Cups. Did I really love this? I can kind of answer that question for you because the baseline is Two of Cups. Was there a real authentic feeling in there? Yeah. You know? But sometimes that can get confused for it's just passion, or I'm not sure, and you're questioning yourself and you're questioning their heart space, you know. And I can tell there's already some after-the-fact damage here. Okay, so it would make sense then that you're trying to figure it out. Let's see that Queen of Cups, please. Show me that Queen of Cups. Show me that Queen of the Cups, please. Queen of the Cups. It's funny how I said that, Queen of the Cups. Show me the Queen of the Cups. Yes, you are. Be you king or queen, regardless. You are Queen of the Cups and King of the Cups. Let's see Queen of Cups, please. Show me the Queen. Oh, we got the sniffles. Okay, you have to excuse all that. All right, we had our cold front, and it's windy and all this other stuff. Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles, the Two of Cups. Yeah, you think about it a lot. I think you have a conclusion in you. I do. And I think you're saying, I can speak for me. And that's all we really can do. We can only speak for ourselves. This includes our thoughts, our beliefs, our feelings, so on and so forth. This was my motivation. And you're saying no matter how small, you don't care how small it was, in your heart of hearts, you said you did, from the best place of your knowledge of who you are, comprehensively as a Scorpio, that you did love this situation. You're saying, I can't guarantee or speak for the other side, and you can't. But you do know that you can speak for yourself. So when you take a look at it, because the Two of Cups is here not once but twice. And you're saying when you did invest in it, it might have been small, or you tried to keep it small. You tried not to let it run away from you. Okay? But you can say that that Two of Cups did originate from a healthy place in your heart. Okay? So you at least have an answer for your side. And I believe you even suspect, because there's 2 pages here, you suspect that they probably invested emotionally too, even if it got confused with passion. And you may not ultimately know. But with some confidence, no matter how small, you did answer the question, or you're in the process of answering that question. When our 2 cups met, we might have both tried to keep our pages small, but I think we both emotionally developed something with each other. Okay. And that's an important question for the Scorpio I'm looking at. Was it just passion? Did it mean something to me and not them, so on and so forth? I think you have your answers right here. And it wasn't a lot. It was something. Okay. Let's see the moon, please. Show me the moon. Well, I like that. Thank you. That's nice. I see you reflecting on the question, and there's your answer. So you have been reflecting on this for some time, and you're recently coming to the conclusion. It's like, yeah, there was something there. It was authentic. It wasn't much, but it was something. Okay. And, I mean, you can only really answer your side so long as you're clear with where your love was coming from, or that it indeed was love at all. It was. And you suspect they had a similar disposition, even if it wasn't obvious. Okay. Let's see that moon, please. Show me the moon, show me the moon, show me the moon. I don't think I've seen an active moon for you in a while. Let's see that moon, please. Temperance, Two of Wands, the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so you've been doing a job of actively exploring your moon space. I was there to say it's kind of common for water signs to go in there, you know, and that's what you're doing. I just see you healing your kind of deeper feelings on the subject, healing your secrets, whatever those were, those that you've been holding on to. Two of Wands, the Four of Pentacles. This is an active choice on your part. Okay. To heal those hidden depths in you, the things that you've been keeping between you and you. Okay. Any secrets regarding this, secret feelings, hidden feelings, that feeling that you needed to suppress, the feelings also to hold on to this without really understanding why, you're actively engaging with your moon space to kind of clear it out. It's very simple. It's very straightforward. I'm seeing no conflict here, so that tells me you're Scorpio who is used to going down what I call Moon Avenue, occasionally going in there to clean things out. Take your time with it. It looks like it's a non-pressure type situation for you. And gently releasing, and that's through patience, compassion, the willingness to love yourself and forgive yourself. That's what temperance is. It's not necessarily putting those qualities onto someone else, but starting with ourselves first. Like I say, everything begins with the self. Show yourself patience in this process. It can be tedious, okay? But you don't look angry. You don't look upset. I think you've dealt with all that. You came to peace with your particular conclusion. Yeah, I think we both felt something real and authentic and genuine. It wasn't just passion that lingered with you for a while, but you answered the question, and in answering that question in your own way, okay? It now allowed you to release more and more healing energy, stuff that you've been keeping secret, or you feel bad about, confused about, or just you understanding Four of Pentacles, you've been holding on to this question longer than you should. And now that you've answered it, you can start to gently let it go. You know, you can't answer your own questions like this. When it involves two people, and there's stuff that's left undone or said, not said, okay, all we can really do is go within sometimes and try to answer it ourselves. And it may not be the best answer, and it may not be the happiest answer, but if it's an honest answer, one that you know you can live with, and that's when real healing begins. About how long you've been holding on to this, like I said, and you're now in a position to start letting it go. Okay? All right, let's see that Knight of Pentacles, please. So that's active participation in your moon. Clearing it out. That's good. Ooh, voice crack. Yes, indeed. We've had a temperature change here in Central Texas. Every time. Every freaking time. Knight of Pentacles. Show me that Knight of Pentacles, please. Show me that Knight of Pentacles. Show me that Knight of Pentacles. Three of Cups. Queen of Cups. Four of Swords. You are feeling a lot better about you and what you're doing and what you're emotionally connecting to. I see you rejoicing in cups with people and also resting somewhere in between the two. You're getting back into yourself. You have some very dominant water in you. Queen of Cups a couple times. You know how you identify yourself. You're very familiar with your heart space. You're an emotional being, and you prize a softness and ease in your heart about what you love and why. Above all, yourself. Good. In other words, you put your heart space forward in everything that you do, but you also recognize when it's time to withdraw it, which is the Scorpio method. When it's time to withdraw the heart space, to rest it, to heal it, to learn from it, you do these things without qualm. You don't question it. You're very comfortable with the quiet spaces, clearly. You're showing me all the positive attributes of Scorpio who's developed. So again, you're that person who not prizes, but knows you're supposed to retreat sometimes. You know you're supposed to be quiet and reflective sometimes. And you know when it's time to go in there and heal the moon energies, okay? And let your heart speak for you about what it is that's going on to difficult questions. You will answer them in your own way and in your own time. And when you do, you release yourself again. So this is beautiful, in your future orientation. You look rested. You're headed in a steady direction. That feels good to you. Queen of Cups is here once more. And Three of Cups, in between those, modes of just moving forward, slowly, methodically, in your own particular life, you remember to rest, and you feel good. Okay, I'm not saying you're over the top. I'm saying you feel a lot more comfortable in future with yourself, and then I see you connecting too. Seem to be rejoicing in some way. Connecting, reconnecting, socialization at the emotional level in the general sense, I don't know. But you look a lot better. If it's someone specific, let's move along. Perhaps we will see. Otherwise, I'm going to default to a generalized, you just feel better. And you look good. Okay, but yeah, you look good. You do. You did your work, you came out the other side, and you look like you. Okay, and a beautiful you. Now, Ace of Cups, Ten of Swords, the King of Pentacles here. Show me this Ace of Cups, please. Show me that Ace of Cups, show me that Ace of Cups, show me that Ace of Cups, please, for this person. I can see that their heart experiences pain. Okay. You know. Let's see that Ace of Cups, please. Show me that Ace of Cups, show me that Ace of Cups, show me that Ace of Cups. The High Priestess, Two of Wands. Intuitive this person is. Intuitive they are. It's beautiful. They have an intuitive heart. Two of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles. They say they have a decision in their heart space. It requires independence. Strong sense of self. You know? It's almost like they're saying intuitively they feel that love is a choice. And that they would like to make that choice from an independent space in their heart with the Nine of Pentacles, or it's a reflection on you. However, I do believe it's coming from within this individual. It could literally be the translation as it's a choice to love you. True. But I'm saying as this person intuitively feels it's their choice to love from their heart in a place of independence and personhood. In other words, to show love from the heart would be a choice on their part. Intuitively, they feel this. That they can, and that they could develop feelings. And that choice is coming from an intuitive place. That they could, as an individual, fall in love. Something is there about it's a choice to feel these feelings, and they knew this from the inside. It's not a thought, it's a feeling. I respect that. You know, and if love is a choice, and that's something that a lot of people believe in, I know I do, that's usually very much a direct thought. They're telling me this is coming from the heart. They intuitively feel from their own space as a person that they could love you or fall in love with you. Let's keep going to that Ten of Swords, please. Show me that Ten of Swords, show me that Ten of Swords, show me that Ten of Swords. Show me that Ten of Swords, show me that Ten of Swords. Show me that Ten of Swords, please. The Empress, the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and there's the break. There's the break. There's the break. They're showing me the break. They're showing me pain. They're showing me abandonment. They're showing me both abandonments, the physical abandonment and the emotional abandonment. Ten of Swords, this hurts a lot. In the Empress, there's a strong sense of loss and regret here. Very much so for this person. It hurts a lot. And the Empress is here. I believe that's a reflection of their separation from you. Okay. Someone who knows their worth, and we are now separated from that person who feels like they know their worth and their sense of generous love energies and supporting, loving, nurturing self. Okay, what's going on? It's quite an abrupt break, going from intuitively they feel they could fall in love with you by their own choice, Nine of Pentacles, to it's fully separated and abandoned. Did they use the High Priestess in their con? All signs, all cards, all power cards, elements, kings, queens, everybody has a con. High Priestess really has one. Silence. Intuitively, they felt they could fall in love with you, and perhaps they were, but they remained silent on the subject. Did they choose silence? Did they not speak of it? I can't imagine what went from, intuitively, I feel I could fall in love with this, to this hurts. It's devastating. It kind of kills me. What led to this beautiful opening with a soft self to that hard ending? All I can see here is silence. Silence can cause a great deal of damage. And you did open with the question that you answered. Was it really love, or was it just passion? And did I confuse the two, for myself and for them? Why else would you try to answer the question yourself, unless you had to ask the question to begin with? Show me that King of Pentacles, show me that King of Pentacles, show me the King of Pentacles, please. It hurts because they have such a beautiful space in them. Very beautiful space. They feel more than they say, I believe. They have a quiet way of knowing, this energy does. A quiet way of knowing. It's different. It's not loud. But there's times when we must speak up as well. And you know, speaking of intuitive, you can be intuitive. You can really feel something to be true, but without verification and reality. It gives you misgivings, throws you off, makes you doubt yourself and what it is that you think you feel, because your own desires get in the way. The other person's desires and their energies attached to it get in the way. And that's why we can't assume that our intuition's correct. That's why we often need verification in the real world, you know. You can feel something so strongly, one person can and the other person can, and you both might very strongly suspect you feel the same way, or have, or will. But without verification, it doesn't mean too much. Let's see that King of Pentacles, please. I'm not saying that they're at fault. What I'm saying is that there's, in both the positive form of love and in the pain and the heartbreak, all I see is silence, not once but twice. You've done a beautiful job recovering your heart space and reflecting, and I hope the same is true for this person. The Tower, Strength, Eight of Pentacles. This person, at some point in their timeline, is making some really interesting changes, critical changes. The Tower, Strength. This is coming down of pride. Strength, again, all cards, guys, I have to say this often. All cards, all signs, all elements. You cannot have one without the other. Day and night, thorn and rose. Strength is a beautiful energy unless we use it incorrectly, like the Emperor and Empress, so on and so forth. They're telling me this person is dismantling their idea of strength, fortitude, and pride. Strength of will and conviction, reassessing that. And it's from a practical point of view, the King of Pentacles, looking at things and what went wrong and why. The conclusion here seems to be our idea of what pride and strength is. Okay? It's not arrogance, it's pride. Arrogance is something else. There's strength of will and conviction. We can often misunderstand pride. An excellent example of that is literally Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen famously, where those two central figures constantly are in alignment with each other, but constantly fight against each other due to their preconceived notions of what pride and prejudice is. They both suffer from it in their own way, and neither one of them thinks they're wrong. It's an excellent example of pro and con energy. They're doing away or dismantling actively, Eight of Pentacles, this idea of pride and perhaps how it interceded in all the worst ways. We're blowing that up, and we're doing some active constructive work. What that Eight of Pentacles is to them, I don't know, but they are rebuilding things. From a point of view as the King of Pentacles, that when they adopt an Eight of Pentacles like this, I know they mean it. So, good for them. I don't know what the hell that is, but that Tower wouldn't be there, and this person meticulously, methodically working through it unless they understood it was important. So, good for them. Okay, it's the work that they need to do. It doesn't seem to involve you. But it has directly to do with their character expression, how they perceive themselves, express themselves, and specifically as it relates to pride. Okay. So I say good for them. They're doing their own kind of particular work and in their own way that makes sense to them, the way you did for you and your moon energy. Okay? It's not for any one person to say what method is correct or incorrect. Our process is our process is our process. And this King of Pentacles says this is their particular process with how they deal with difficult subjects. You went in there and healed your moon stuff. Not a lot of people are comfortable doing that. They wouldn't understand it. Why don't you just leave that alone? Bury it. For some people, that's not good enough. Right? And whatever this person says, I understand that this is part of a problem. And it's on, this is their own thing. It doesn't involve you, I don't believe. If you two intersect again, I have to admit at this point there's a slim opportunity, as I'm saying, active, deep work on both sides. I don't know. Let's keep going. It's a little early to call it. Let's see that sun, please. Show me the sun. What's shared between these two? Sun, warm, the warmth. The warmth. Excuse me. Show me the sun, please. It may not. I'm not one of these folks that wants to give you false hope, but I have to say there's some strong threads here. There are some strong threads here. Like I said, this is very much after the fact. You opened up immediately with a question of what the hell was this, Christina? I don't understand my Two of Cups with it. And was it even the Two of Cups? Was it just a bunch of turn-on energy? You know, Knight of Wands, which is a lovely energy, but it can't sustain strong feeling, and you can't help but question. I like what you came up with. I do. It's small pages, but I think it's a reasonable conclusion with what you experienced. It may not have been much, but there was authentic feeling in here on both sides, and I know it. I can put the rest to bed now. Good. Show me the sun, please. Show me the sun. Show me the sun. Show me the sun. Show me the sun. And the way they opened, I agree. But I also think you don't know half of the processing and things that they experienced or felt, but that's the choice of silence. So, okay. Let's keep going. Let's see that sun, please. Okay. Seven of Wands, the Sun, the Tower. See, it was... Oh, my goodness. There's a kind of a radical understanding here that once the Sun was blocked, it's such a interesting, blunt translation. Thank you, Spirit. I think that really captures a point here, a good point. The Sun being clarified once more by the Sun, Seven of Wands in the Tower. We didn't understand how warm this was until we stopped feeling the rays of it. Once the Sun was denied here, at some point, like I said, I'm reading this after the fact. Once the Sun was denied, that's when we understood how warm it was, how sunny it was. For maybe, perhaps both people. That natural radiation that is warmth. The love that easily spreads when we are genuinely, authentically happy in the moment with somebody very specific. Or in a situation or circumstance. But in this situation, it's clearly with someone else. We don't understand how warm it made us feel until the sun is no longer shining on our face. So again, tarot, and tarot, sun is the happiest card in the deck. It's so easy. It's such a natural feeling. You think it would clue two people in about what's going on. It just makes me very happy to see you. But we don't understand that happiness until sometimes the sun stops shining. And that's what I'm seeing here. And it was such a blunt insight. It was such a strong tower. Where'd my sun go? That's what happens. That's the downside of the sun, is that when we take it for granted, we feel it. It becomes cold and shadowy. It's a very blunt feeling in there. I can tie that tower back to this person. It might have been a lesson that's attached to them. Again, I'm not assigning blame or fault. I try to match up the energies about who's experiencing what. You both experience this a little bit. But I do feel perhaps this person might have felt it a bit more. Okay? All right, let's see death here. Show me death. 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 Okay. Four of Cups, the unhappiness. Four of Wands, the relationship. The High Priestess. Man, this person is so intuitive. Perhaps it runs contrary to their sense of practicality. I don't know. They're so very intuitive. They have such a strong natural flow state that guides them to a particular direction. Intuitively, we feel why this relationship ended, whatever this was. The relationship, Four of Wands, as we ought to know, is not just marriage. It's what constitutes a relationship as it's defined by two people. Okay, full stop. And intuitively, we understand what caused the death of this relationship was the unhappiness, not being on the same page, but the disappointment of not being on the same page specifically is what killed this relationship. Intuitively, we felt this. Okay. But then also perhaps we were more on the same page than we understood. Okay. Let's see that Seven of Pentacles, please. Oh, my. Let's see that Seven of Pentacles. I don't know if you can hear all that. Hopefully you can't. Something's kicking off in the verbs today. Let's see that Seven of Pentacles. Show me 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 that Seven of Pentacles, please. Let's do one more. Show me that Seven of Pentacles. Show me that Seven of Pentacles. Okay, what's going on, guys? What's going on? I want to see how this, I don't know about concludes. I don't know how this actually concludes, or if it's, I guess I want to understand why I'm seeing it today. The World, Queen of Swords, the Knights of Cups. Something, whatever this is coming out of stagnation. I don't know when, I don't pretend to, I just know it's coming out of stagnation. Development is being done on both sides. You got your side, they got their sides. As far as I can tell, you two are not interacting in present day at all. I see your reflection, I see your process. I did see you opening up there towards the end and you feeling good about it, rejoicing, connecting socially, emotionally, taking care of yourself, feeling at peace, prizing your harmony, your emotional harmony above all things. I do see you connecting. I do see them making major overhauls to their own particular self as they see fit, specifically as regards to pride and the expression of themselves. And then over here, the Seven of Pentacles, the World, we're coming out of stagnation or the nothing's happening energy with whatever this is. A Queen of Swords and the Knights of Cups. Now, who this is, I don't know, but somebody has made up their mind to express themselves where there was nothing before. Okay. So, there is some movement here. Let's do a time check. This may or may not apply to you. Time is completely different for everybody on the timeline. I have no clue. Is my point. Okay. But yeah, no, the time is stagnation. The nothingness, where it seems like nothing's happening. There's a lot of behind the energy scenes. Some of it you're aware of because you're doing your part. Some of it they're aware of because they're doing their part. But in terms of what it all means comprehensively for the two of you later, there's activity later. I don't know when we come out of hibernation here, but it's here. Eventually we will, within 2 years. You're not the first, I promise you, darling, you're not the first person to get the 2-year marker. I don't know what the heck's going on, but 2026 is going to be a hell of a year for some of us. A lot of folks are getting 2026, but it's interesting. I can't even begin to tell you how many other folks have got. I want to say at least 2 other signs. Pretty sure enough for me to remember. So that's saying something. And I know that seems forever, but bear in mind what I've seen. Work extensive on your side, but it's internal work on the inside and outside for this person. Okay. And between the two of you, kind of rematching on your timelines later. And for various reasons, it takes the time it's going to take. So that person who's feeling impatient, like, when is it going to come through? Not tomorrow. Watch out, I get the tomorrow card. There is a tomorrow card, I think. In January. See, for some of you, this month, okay. Having said that, January 2 years. From this month. It's very tight, very succinct. And I know that's not what you want to hear, but Scorpio, I'm looking at, you're not waiting, nor should you be. Don't. You're slowly getting back on your path. Your heart's in working order, beautiful working order. It's soft, it's relaxed, and it seems to know its direction with confidence. Okay? They got to do what they got to do. At a time in the afternoon. Okay. And for others of you, yeah, it could be within this January, for sure. Like I said, literally just said, everybody's on a different timeline. That 2 years has become so incredibly distinct. And the kind of work I'm seeing here, 7 of Pentacles, you're currently, the both of you are in a transformative state. I'm convinced neither one of you knows it. One of my favorites, Peacock. Confirmation for some of you about the Peacock. That's a little too funny for me. That's a good funny, though. A peacock, for those of you who know my expression, I always say, I'm a peacock, you gotta let me fly. Thank you, the other guys. Love that. Quote for life. But the idea here is wealth, abundance, expansion. Okay. Yes. Cat in reverse. No jealousy. No gossip. The envy of nothing. Envy no one. We don't want to live in a state of jealousy, and we don't want to deal with gossip. You got to do your own thing. They need to do their thing. Do not envy each other. You both have, I'm sure, your own particular woes to tell. Okay? But you also have your own individual successes as people, too. Cunning, stealth, wolf, on the sideways. Don't pursue this. You don't need to. You won't need stunning. You won't be cunning or stealth. Okay? There's no reason to be. Like I said, you need to do your thing, they need to do theirs. Okay. But yeah, this is something you don't need to pursue. It'll come back and stitch together on the timeline the way it's supposed to. Okay, Scorpio, honey, I hope this helped you. Put it in the comments. Take care. Be well.